Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Evilocity here, bringing you with another Sonic Forces video. This one is basically going to be covering why I'm personally excited for the upcoming brand new Sonic game, which is said to be happening in a couple of days as of this recording on November 7th. So yeah, I'm extremely excited, and just because of my excitement, I wanted to share to you all basically what I'm excited for in this game, all the things that I'm looking forward to that I haven't been looking forward to in a while in Sonic games. And make sure in the comment section below, before the video even starts, you can tell me what you're excited for too. I'd love to hear what y'all will have to say. But yeah, with that, let's get on with the actual video. I don't really plan to go fully in depth with this. I just want to quickly go over what I'm excited for and stuff. But first off is the boost formula. I'm glad the boost formula is finally coming back. After games like Sonic Lost World and Sonic Boom, I really wanted to see it make its return because I just felt like it really worked well for modern Sonic cases. Of course, I like the adventure style, but at the end, I kind of wanted just to see boost formula back, and I am very glad that it came back and it plays very well. I still think Generation might play a bit better still. That's because I really haven't played too much of this game, but the flow of that game and stuff, I felt like out of all the boost formula games for modern Sonic, I felt like that was probably the best one so far. Like I said, I can't really say too much. You can barely play any forces with this demo and stuff for either of the gameplay styles. But from what I played, he plays fine, of course better than Unleash and stuff, but fine, I guess. Nothing too amazing, but I'm just excited that it's back in the game. I really love this gameplay style for Sonic. Next on my list is the story mode, which has taken, of course, a more serious approach than from what we've basically been seeing these past couple of years for Sonic games. Now, the earlier 2000 years of Sonic games, like the Adventures and stuff, they always had a bit more story to them, and I really like that about it. It really kept you engaged during then. I don't know how well really the stories hold up if I look back at them, but I'm pretty sure it'll still be fine. Well, for me, I really liked the fact that we got stories like this, and so you really felt engaged with it. They started to go a more lighthearted route, which isn't really a problem. I don't really mind. Games like Colors, had a very lighthearted story, but for some reason I didn't really mind. I actually still like the story. And then we go to Lost World, which it's very mediocre in my opinion. Same with the Boom story and even Generations. I love Generations, of course, but I felt the story itself was honestly pretty mediocre. So, So I'm glad that we're gonna try to get a story like this. There's a lot of interesting stuff for the story. It could turn out any way, honestly. It could be good or it could be bad. We don't know until we play it and stuff. But it's still something I'm excited for, regardless of, I don't know exactly what's really going to happen in the story, of course, until the game releases. So yeah, I'm glad we're going back to early 2000 stage of Sonic games and having a more serious story. Now, next on this list is Infinite. Oh boy, is he something. Edgy jokes aside, Infinite is a character, of course, still shrouded in mystery. I'm very curious to see how his story will be. I really hope Sega doesn't fuck this up and it'll just be another Eggman creation. Most likely he is going to be a creation of Eggman, which I don't really mind. It's just how they do it. There has to be at least a little backstory to it. It doesn't even have to be a lot, just something little. Just how they introduce this character. They feel like it's more than just a creation. It has something to do with just stuff we have no idea for with the game. So hopefully Infinite turns out to be a cool character. His design looks really cool. I was not expecting Forces to have an original villain like this, So overall, he looks really cool. Like I said, I hope he has a little bit more story to him. Character-wise, I feel like we saw all of what how Infinite's character is, which is very serious and edgy and shit like that and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for the brand new villain, Infinite. I've never been interested in a Sonic villain in so long, just because we never really had that many. So this is a cool change of pace, since we're going to introduce it to a more serious story. Of course, we're going to have a more serious villain that we've never seen before, and it's already shrouded by mystery, which has me very excited to learn more about him once the game drops. Now, for me, the last thing I'm excited for in this game is The music, you know, we already heard lots of samples of the soundtrack for this game, and oh my god, all the music in this game just sounds great. I can't wait to hear every soundtrack in the game. No matter how bad the Sonic game is, it will always have an amazing soundtrack. If it's not Boom or Dark Chronicles or whatever, that RPG one on the DS, you know, the one that wasn't really that good or didn't have a good soundtrack either. But otherwise than that, it doesn't matter how terrible it is, how great it is, it's always going to have a pretty great soundtrack. I like how you create a character, basically their OST is like, it has like vocals in it. It's like reflecting upon the character, because your character does have a voice, obviously, we've heard before, but he or she does not like engage or talk at all from what we've seen in cutscenes and stuff. So when you see them going through these stages, stuff like the Rookie, it feels like the lyrics are really like reflecting upon them. I really like that touch to it and stuff, so that's cool. Fist Bump, the main theme, is cool. The theme of Infinite's cool. I just love the soundtrack of Sonic Forces so far, and that's funny enough, another thing I'm really looking forward to in this game is hearing all of that for the first time. Because, you know, yes, there's a lot of spoilers online, it's really pissing me off so much, but all of this stuff that I brought up, you know, I'm trying so hard to avoid and stuff. I avoided most of them. Hopefully some videos get taken down, because honestly, it gets rough, man. I just looked up a soundtrack and I already get showed spoilers, so I really just need to stay far away from anything Forces related. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that I'm excited for this upcoming Sonic game. Of course, I still have concerns for this game and stuff, and there's stuff that I don't really agree with. The inclusion of classic Sonic, even though he plays well, is something I didn't really agree on. Seeing some Wisp back, I wasn't really on board with that. The creative characters themselves, I really wasn't on board either. Like I said, you know, it plays out well and stuff. I just didn't really care or didn't really want it. And then of course there's the things that I just have concerns for. I know people are already trashing on the game just because of this demo, because of modern Sonic's gameplay. Same with your creative character, and I have to agree with them. Green Hill Zone is pretty damn linear, man. You just run in a straight line, and it's pretty short too. That's the one thing. I'm scared to see how short most of these will be. Granted, that is probably going to be the first zone, and it is most linear. But then we go to your creative character, and it just seems not that as linear, but just easy as hell. Like, you just kind of spam like your Wisp attack or stuff like that. You know, it has me concerned for the game. So that's that. But overall, I'll just say the excitements are they overweigh the concerns and stuff that I totally don't agree with for this game. And hell, all the stuff that I mentioned before might not be the case. We had to wait till the actual game happens and stuff, just because it's still too early to judge the game. And there are a few reviews of this game that are out, and they are pretty positive. So it gives me more hope, you know, knowing that maybe these concerns I brought up aren't really the case, and I just have to wait and see once it drops, because I have the game pre-order. I am just very stoked for Sonic Forces, and I gave you all my reasons why. And I hope in the comment section below, if you are excited for the game, I would love to hear what you guys are excited for. But if you're not excited, you don't really like Forces, I would also like to know why you wouldn't like Forces. I just would love to hear what you all would have to say. Remember to rate the video however you want, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is @evelocitymate. And if you do have a PSN account, add me on PSN. It's the exact same as my YouTube username, which is evelocity012. Now with that, I wish you guys an awesome day. Peace.